Hi Scorpio, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. Sorry, I was cleaning up the last reading. This is going to be your reading for September 21st to the 30th. I'm using the Tarot of the Doors. So already the Fool, Fresh Start, Clean Slate popped out. So this is the Tarot of the Doors. Let us pull a 4-card spread with an underlying energy and clarifiers, and then a couple of oracle cards. So let's see what's going on for you, Scorp. Okay, we got 9 of Wands, blocking here, blocking here. The Tarot of the Doors is all about breaking through obstacles and getting to where you need to go. And it shows you where the blockages are. So with the 9 of Wands, which is a card of blocking, wounded warrior, here this man is bringing a door to the house. Why? So he can block other people from harming his home, his family, his wife and child. So this is vigilantly guarding what is yours, okay? On the bottom there's the Empress, which is very maternal energy, Venus energy, could be a Taurus, wife and kids, all that jazz. Let's see though. Well, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 21st to the 30th. Now, I will read out the positions of the cards to you as we go, so you don't have to memorize it. But the first card is the situation, second is you, third surrounding you, fourth is the outcome. Then I check the bottom of the deck for underlying energy, and then 2 more for clarifiers. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 21st to the 30th. Let's see where the energies are at for Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to know, please, for September 21st to the 30th? I really cannot do any of this without my spirit guides. They are just pumping out the readings. They've been fantastic. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 21st to the 30th, please. Thank you. All right, I'm going to cut the deck. All right. First card is situation. There it is again. Shit. And I'm going to say, Scorp, this was on here, but that wasn't the card that came out. I just did Cancer's reading, but this was not in Cancer's reading. This just popped out. So yeah, I guess this is for you. Okay, so this is a situation. This is you. What's surrounding you. And the outcome. Bottom of the deck. And then 2 more clarifiers underneath this card. 5 of Wands, Queen of Swords. Wow, this Queen of Swords keeps popping up. Okay. So, looks like the situation here with the 9 of Swords, okay, is here with this deck, because it's Tarot of the Doors, it's showing this fear of the unknown, what's going to happen, but you're in a guilt, like, beautiful cage. The door is open, you can leave, but you don't because you're scared. So the 9 of Swords generally is a card for nightmares, bad sleep, being, you know, kind of tired, exhausted from the stress of it all. 9 of Swords also happens when something is either bullying or intimidating, some kind of situation where you feel like you're being terrorized or abused, okay, verbally, mentally, whatever, okay? This is where sometimes, you know, you go to work and you're getting mean girled and people are giving you a lot of stress and talking shit and giving you bad vibes and toxic energy, and it just bleeds into the rest of your life. Or it could be about, you know, any situation where you feel disempowered, or you feel like your mental peace has been disturbed because of some other people's ideas, values, opinions being projected onto you. You got 8 of Pentacles for you. So it looks like for you, there's a very committed energy. In love and romance, it looks like, because you got 4 of Wands in the outcome, if it is a romantic reading, it looks like you're willing to work this out, okay? You're willing to put in the energy, the hard work, be the bigger person, turn the other cheek, okay? If the other person is not being so perfect right now. If this is a work reading, it can speak to putting in the time and the energy into manifesting. This is working overtime, putting in the hours, putting in the work. If this is a thing about some kind of just general situation, whatever has been making you feel stressed out, trapped, or whatnot, it's now you're committed to putting in the work to change this. Now, around you, you got the energy of Six of Swords, and Six of Swords is leaving a toxic situation to go somewhere else. So there's definitely going to be a move from a toxic situation to something better. Okay, you don't know how great it's going to be. You don't know what to expect, but you know it's better than the shitstorm that you just went through. Okay, all that toxic energy that you just went through. Wherever you were was a horrible place to be, and so you put in the committed energy, the work energy, the commitment to change your situation, change your space, change your surroundings. So that's here. It shows this person looking up new places to travel to and so on, right? And they're ready for a new adventure. But I don't feel like this is regarding just leaving in terms of going on a trip, especially with what's going on in the world right now. This looks like you need to fix this situation at work, or something along the lines of some social something that people are putting their crap onto you, and it's making you very, very miserable. And once you put the energy in, you put the work in to get away from this, and you go to somewhere less toxic, it's going to bring happiness and stability back to your life. This is the Four of Wands. Looks like you're going to take action, okay, to change this. Or you put in the work to change this. The Four of Wands is about stability and a solid foundation. Here it's showing domestic bliss, happiness, and peace being restored. You got Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck for underlying energy, and it's showing this person signaling at this lighthouse. And that's putting long-term plans into motion and seeing the rewards of this. Sometimes it's when you send out resumes and you're getting callbacks and you're starting to see profit or something from a new job. That's where the Three of Wands is very promising, because that leads to this, the Four of Wands, where you can now have stability and have major kind of rites of passage like graduations, marriage, and your home, your first home, all these types of things that come, the stability that comes after the effort you put in to get through the Three of Wands. Five of Wands is underneath that, these two cards. So the Five of Wands here is depicted with this man, has a mallet or whatever you want to call it to break through that brick wall. Five of Wands can be about a lack of confidence, competition at work, jealousy, conflict, fighting. Sometimes they say play fighting because you're trying to see who you get good at your skills in combat to see who's going to be the best and get your practice on. But generally the Five of Wands is talking to, inner conflict and outer conflict. So it's saying here what you need to do, which is why I love this deck so much. It's showing what you need to do is break that shit down. Use that, big hammer, whatever you want to call it, mallet, break down that barrier, get through it, right? You got to make a assertive effort like this Eight of Pentacles to put the energy in so that you can get out of this mess. Because you see both of these cards, one is showing the gate is open, but you're not going anywhere. That's the situation from fear, right? And then you've got the Five of Wands here where you need to break through that shit, okay? Queen of Swords is on the bottom, and which is something interesting I was talking about, because I do know tarot readers watch this channel. Could be, an air sign, a woman, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your life. If not, it could speak to inner child issues. You see here this older woman, the spirit coming out is like a younger version of her. And that can speak to something traumatic from your childhood that you need to be reconciled or to process, because something stunted you back then that you haven't gotten over, right? And to go back to that and try to process that, counseling, whatever you need to move beyond that. Everybody's got something like this. I'm not saying it's just you. This Queen of Swords energy can speak to that, needing to work through that. Now, the interesting thing I also learned with this deck is that the Queen of Swords represents trance or channeling spirit. So for some of you, it could be about, your work. You could be a tarot reader as well. Let's pull some oracle cards. I need a sip of water. All right, this is Botanical Inspirations by Lynn Arujo. Can we please get a card for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 21st to the 30th. Scorp, it looks like you're making moves. That's the good news, okay? You're making moves to stability and getting away from a toxic situation. Good for you. Wow. Wow. This is because, you know, your video went viral the last time. There's so many of you watching. So I'm just, when this many come out, it's for all different, you know, viewers, okay? That's how I take it. When I watch my favorite tarot readers, when Oracle cards come out, I take the bottom two. That, I just choose the one that resonates for me because I know myself. All right, so let me read all of these. I'm going to start with this one. So it says Trumpet Gentian, Gentiana Acalis. It says power and healing. To get what you love, you first have to be patient with what you have. It's by Unknown. Okay, so patience, and you're going to get what you love through your patience, and you have to first have to be patient with what you have. So your situation might not be great right now. Be patient, don't rush anything, but make the moves to get out of it. Basically, or resonate with it the way you will. Okay. Red Rose. I haven't gotten this not once since I used this deck. Hidden Secrets. 3 things cannot be long hidden. The sun, the moon, and the truth by the Buddha. So, whatever is here, it's making you feel fearful or feeling trapped or bullying situation, if it's that toxic energy of shit talking and gossip and whatnot, it's saying don't sweat it, because there's no point making yourself mental, agonizing over what people think, because just like the truth will always come out. All right. Daffodil, Narcissus. Rebirth and new beginnings. New beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. Lao Tzu. Right. Okay, so there's going to be a beautiful new beginning of stability after this, you know, toxic cycle's over. Hydrangea, thankfulness for understanding. Before we can forgive one another, we have to understand one another. Emma Goldman. It's very straightforward. You can't forgive someone unless they understand what they've done, right? Or how they made you feel and how you made them feel, and to have that understanding. Lilac, Syringa. First emotions of love. Love is the magician that pulls man out of his own hat. Ben Hecht. So this could be a romantic situation that's pulling you out of this. Let's put that there. Amaryllis, determination and creative achievement. You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. Maya Angelou. Let's put these up there in this order. All right, and then Magnolia, nobility and self-esteem. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow men. The true nobility lies in being superior to your former self. Ernest Hemingway, beautiful. And the last one is Coreopsis, which is on the bottom. Tick seed. Always joyful, write it on your heart that every day is the best day of the year. Ralph Waldo Emerson. All right, guys, so the final card is going to be the Miracles Now by Gabrielle Bernstein, and then we are done for today. Again, please hit the notification bell so you can get your notification for your love reading, which is going to go into how do they feel about you and all that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to have your October general reading out as well. This will be tonight, tomorrow, day after. I'm just ready to pump them out. So if you hit the notification bell, you will be notified. All right, this is for Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Can we get a clarifying card, please, for this reading? Or what Scorpio needs to know for September 21st to the 30th. I measure my success by how much fun I'm having. Fantastic. And on the bottom, I pray before I pay. All right. That's your reading, Scorp. I'll see you guys soon for your weeklies, your love readings, and your monthly reading for October. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.